Hey Gemini, what's up gang? I hope everybody is well. So we're gonna go ahead and do a what you need to be aware of reading, like what you need to be aware of around you. If that's something that interests you, do stick around. Gemini, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box because that's gonna have any information that you would need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you tribe, so go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Gemini, if you're returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well. Hope you're taking care of yourself. I do hope that you're doing what's best for you. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Gemini, thank you for all the good vibes. It really does mean the world, okay? All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into this. I feel very drawn to use these two decks, okay? So that's what we're going to use. Now, what you need to be aware of around you, Gemini, there's a lot of energy that is pointed at you, focused on you, looking at you, thinking about you. This could be people from your past. You could have not heard from people for a really long time and they're thinking about you. Maybe you're kind of reclusive right now, keeping to yourself, and that's causing people to think of you, or it's causing people's energy to be kind of pulled towards you. But there are people who I feel like want to message you, want to reach out to you just to catch up. I don't even know if they want to be in your life like that, which sounds crazy, but it's almost like people just are really curious about you. Yeah, there's a lot of creeping energy. There's a lot of people that are kind of like, what's up with Gemini? Why don't they talk anymore? Or why don't they post this? Why don't they post that? You could have told them you were on the self-love tour 2024/2025 and they could have been fake news. There is somebody around you that sees this self-love or self-devotion that you're giving yourself as fake. Somebody doesn't believe that you really love yourself like that. That's just for somebody, okay? You're probably like, that's exactly why I don't fuck with these people, right? For sure. Because it's they want to sit here and analyze everything I do, everything I say, and take it personally. Or, it's don't you have anything in your own life to analyze, right? I don't know. That's for somebody. But I am feeling like you are actually on the self-love tour. You are actually isolating yourself as an act of kindness to yourself. And this is, of course, drawing people towards you, right? Again, sure, Jan. People feel like maybe you can't be as happy as you are, Gemini, or you can't really love yourself as much as you do. I don't know. There's something where people think you're fugazi or something. That, for those who don't know, that means a fake, a fraud, a phony, an impostor. Okay? There's people around you. I don't know who these people are. Obviously haters, right? Spirit's come on, Jess, right? It's obviously a hater, okay? Anyways, what does Gemini need to be aware of around them? What's going on around Gemini that they need to be aware of, Spirit? What does Gemini need to be aware of? We have a snake and it's shedding skin. Okay, Gemini, so for some of you guys, I'm getting the energy that your self-love or your self-devotion or your transformation, your whole path, somebody around you could have been watching that, and they could have been watching you shed old skins and turn into something new, something different, okay? And it's making them want to evolve as well. That is something that you need to know. Somebody around you, they are wanting to evolve because you have evolved. They've watched you go through this, and maybe they were a little skeptical at first, but it's almost like it's contagious. Whatever this is that you have done, they want to do it too. Okay, somebody could also want to reach out to you, but I feel like you're being protected against their energy because this is a very shifty person. This is somebody who it's almost yeah, they're in this energy of wanting to grow up right now, but as soon as the opportunity to be petty enters the room, they're going to jump on it. So that's for some of you guys, okay? So what's going on around you, Gemini? Yeah, there could be a massive amount of recognition that's happening. You might not even realize how many people are actually focused on you or looking at you or interested in you, right? There's something about that where I feel like success is around you and it's coming towards you. This could be something that's going to cause you to be able to move locations or just move up. Okay, I'm getting that energy of moving on up to the east side, right? To a deluxe apartment. There's something about that. Some of you guys are getting there is an opportunity around you, or there's recognition, success that's, about to hit you that is going to cause you to be able to move, or it's going to cause you to be able to grow. It doesn't have to necessarily be move out of your house, okay? But it could be grow or move within a situation. Yeah, Gemini, I told you, you have a lot of people who are focused on you. there's a lot of people. And some of you guys could have somebody who's maybe documenting you. That's creepy, but whatever. I'm getting that energy. Somebody who's like documenting you or taking pictures of you or taking pictures of your work. Okay. This person could want to make a move towards you, but they're unsure. I'm also getting the energy of somebody who's tried to send something your way, whether this is energetically or they've tried to physically manipulate something. This person's compass is spinning right now. They're a little lost. They've kind of gotten off their path a little bit. This could have been somebody who was very focused, very sure of where they're going, very sure of who they were. And now suddenly it's like they're spinning out there. They don't know what they're doing, where they're going, who they are anymore. They're dressing different, they're talking different, they're acting different. It's like, you know, some of y'all could have some friends too that you feel like are your friends, but they're really low-key in competition with you. I hate to break it to you, okay? Some of y'all already know this. Some of you guys are like, Jessica, you ain't telling me a damn thing I don't already know. I can feel it. I can feel the competition. I can feel the fake happiness. Like when you tell them, you know, oh my gosh, I got this business deal, or I got this, this happened to me, and they're like, oh, okay, you know, and you can tell they're not really happy for you. They're kind of jealous, or they're kind of like dumbfounded that something like that could even happen to you. Yeah. Straight up to your face. Boom, ba-da-dum. Ugh, okay, yeah. It's just such negative energy. All right, what else do we have? What's going on around Gemini that they should be aware of? You are being protected from somebody, okay? So that's what I'm getting, Gemini, okay? You are being protected. I'm getting, first of all, there's somebody around you that is shedding an old skin. They are transforming, they are growing, they're changing, but they're still a snake. So there's something here where you still need to kind of be careful around this energy or around this person. This person could want to reach out to you and tell you that they've changed, or they just could want to show up in your life and show you that they've changed, right? But they need to kind of talk to you first, or they need to make amends for something first, or they need to explain why something happened the way it happened before, because there could have been an abrupt ending, or there could have been like they just fell off the face of the earth, or they did something kind of like, and you're like, what the hell happened? Like, what's up with that? You know? So they need to kind of come in and explain something, but they have shifted. But again, this comes with a warning of that this person is very shifty. This person has transformed several times in their life. They don't really, it's almost like the energy of like, again, if pettiness walks into the room, it's going to be too much of a temptation. This is somebody who can be a little bit sneaky, a little bit petty. Okay, snakes have a split tongue, so this could be somebody who kind of says one thing and then says another to other people. This could have been somebody who talked shit about you before, but then in your face acted like they were your friend. So there's something about this where it comes with a little bit of a warning, but there is somebody who is shifting around you and they are shedding a skin. So that's that. And then we have here where there's some kind of success that's about to be offered to you. And this could be coming, excuse me, in the form of recognition here. Right? Somebody sees you as a star, or somebody sees you as the ideal candidate, or even if this is just you working at whatever job you work at. So your bosses or your leadership is looking at you like, damn, they do everything in such a great way. Like they are perfect almost, you know? Like they work really hard on their shift. They always come in when we need them to. They go above and beyond. If there's time to lean, they're always cleaning. They're always doing something, right? Like this is somebody who sees you as a shiny star and they want to offer you something, some kind of recognition. And then there's also this energy over here where you're being protected from somebody. You've been put in a bubble of light because somebody has possibly been trying to send something your way. I'm almost getting the energy of like, they're showing me like wasps when, I don't know if you guys, I don't know. Those who have wasps around them, you know what I'm talking about. Where they keep trying to bang up against your window. It's like they're fucking dumb. I'm sorry. Okay? But like a wasp will sit there and just keep pop, 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 trying to get into your window. And it's like, bruh, okay, obviously the fucking, like there's something there. Even if you and your little wasp brain can't translate that this is a door or a window that you can't get through. Obviously you got to be smart enough to know you can't go this way. You know? Even a snake, if it tries to hit something, it'll go another way, but a wasp wants to sit there and go pop, pop, pop. Either that, they're just dumb, or they're stubborn as fuck. And there's somebody around you who is either dumb, Okay, and doesn't realize that whatever they're trying to do, whatever they're trying to break down, whatever they're trying to stop for you is not going to work, or they're stubborn as fuck and they feel like they can get around whatever spiritual protection that has been placed up, whether you've placed it up or whether spirit has protected you. Okay, and I feel like for a lot of you, it could be both, but for some of you, it's spirit. Spirit has protected you. Spirit has put you in a bubble of light, and this energy is just either stubborn or dumb or both, and feels like if they just keep trying, they're gonna get through. That wasp is gonna be stronger than that glass one day and be able to get through. Okay, it's like frustrating for me as a reader because I can feel like how impenetrable that force is, right? But they think that they're stronger, or they think that they're smarter. I just got to do it on the right moon phase. I just got to do it under the full moon. I just got to get the right kind of ox blood, right? I just need to do this. I just need to do that. I just need to be friendly enough to them. I just need to come back saying that I've changed or that I'm sorry, right? Like they don't have intuition, or that you're just gosh darn common sense, because common sense will tell you if somebody has burnt you enough time to stay the fuck away from them, right? I don't care how much you say you've changed. I'm good. You know, so it's like somebody just feels like they can keep trying, and eventually they will get through. I don't know, guys. This is why I don't do these readings very often, like what you need to know about what's going on around you. This is why I don't really do this often, because we always pick up on this low vibing energy, and that's just not what I care to expend my gifts on. The gifts that are given to me from spirit. I don't want to talk about low vibing bitches. I don't give a fuck. I'd rather talk about your success or your healing journey. Okay? I don't spend any of my private time or my private life worried about these bitches. I need y'all to know that, okay? So that's why I don't like to spend any of my spiritual time on them either. But it does come out when we do these readings. Anyways, okay? So this snake, who is this? That's around Gemini. We have the Four of Cups. Well, this is somebody who either dropped you like a bad habit, okay, or you dropped like a bad habit, or this is somebody who feels like they missed out on an opportunity with you. Temperance energy, could be a Sagittarius, doesn't have to be. This is somebody who either you walked away from them, they walked away from you. Either way, they feel like this is a missed opportunity. This person's very frustrated. They want to be able to talk to you. They feel really shitty. Like I'm getting the energy of somebody who feels dumb because they didn't see something when it was being offered. So this is somebody who didn't see the goodness that you were, or didn't see you to your full potential when you were around. And instead they were focused on other shit. Who knows what? Could have been other people, other things. Who knows, right? Either way, they didn't see the option that was in front of them. And this was something that was being handed to them by the divine, which kind of feel like pisses them off even more, because it's like, how could I not see that was the cup for me to take, right? So somebody has kind of went through this growth and this transformation because of that. If you guys had some kind of soul contract or something like that, and they sometimes it's not what you do, it's how you do it to spirit. I've noticed that with spirit. Like it's not always what you do, it's how you do it. So it's not the fact that they wanted to back out of the contract, it's how they backed out of the contract. Like you didn't need to be so motherfucking disrespectful about that shit. You know what I mean? It's something like that, okay? Like there's a way to speak to people, there's a way to break up with people, there's a way to do things. Okay? And so I'm kind of getting that energy of like, it's not that they didn't accept the cup, it's that they like slapped it out of the spirit guide's hand and said, I don't want that shit, right? Like it's like that's what I'm getting. Like they just went out of their way to kind of be hurtful, be petty, you know? And so they feel like there's no coming back from that. But with spirit, anything is possible, right? I feel like, yeah, you could just have to eat crow. Might have to have a big old slice of humble pie with some extra whipped cream on there. Okay, but you could definitely come back. It's just that there's this energy of like, is Gemini going to accept you? I don't know. So somebody could feel like they're at the mercy of your judgment now. Like they were judging you before, like you weren't a viable option. And now they feel like they're at the mercy of your judgment, even though they feel like they've really changed. Like they have transformed. Again, this person has went through some kind of healing work, and that was very messy for them. Like they went through a dark night of the soul. Everything started falling apart. They could have had health issues, housing issues with people around them. People around them suddenly started ripping off their masks and like revealing themselves. Okay. Especially if they chose other people over you, Gemini, those people turned out to be like lemons, you know? They could have been convinced that you were the lemon, or that's how they looked at you, as like, oh, well, Gemini's a lemon, you know? or somebody tried to convince them, oh, that person's fake, or that person's cray cray, right? Like, you know, or something. And then it turned out they were actually the crazy ones, or they're actually the ones that are fake as fuck. And you've been real since day one, Gemini. Like, you know, like I read your energy consistently, and I have been for years now. And there's evolution, but it's not like it's one new person the next day. Like, you know, like that's why my readings are very consistent. And we just grow along the path. It's still the same path. And so that shows me that you're a real person. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you are who you are. And again, you might evolve and shift, but you don't really change into a whole new person, okay? So I feel like this person could have been sitting there watching you from a distance, okay? And they noticed that about you, that you haven't really changed. I mean, yeah, you've grown, as we all should. And I feel like they feel like an idiot. I'm gonna be honest with you. And listen, Jessica, chill out. I'm just saying that they feel like an idiot. I'm not gonna say they are an idiot, but they feel like one. I will say that this person is over here, but this energy, yeah, they just feel like, you know, they should have seen what was in front of them. Like, spit it out, Jessica. Yeah, there was bird bitch energy around them. This person definitely had outside influences that were telling them, you know, whispering in their ear. Like, they could have like shown a picture of you to somebody and been like, hey, what do you think about this person? Or maybe y'all all knew each other somehow or something like that, okay? Somehow these bird bitches knew about you, Gemini, and they were definitely like trying to interfere or trying to get this person to see you in a certain type of way, okay? And so this person listened to their advice and opinion, maybe because they knew them longer, maybe because they were more conventionally normal to this person, because Gemini, I do feel like you be into some freaky deaky stuff sometimes. Are you a little strange for some change, okay? And so you're not like everybody else, basically, okay? And so this person turned down the cup that was being offered to them. Well, why is this person watching Gemini now? You know what I mean? We have the 9 of Wands and the Magician. So for some of you guys, they're watching you because they're wondering if you've put something on them. Like for some of you guys, some of them are wondering if, I'm getting 2 messages here. The first message is they're wondering if you have put some kind of heebie-jeebie on them, okay? Like to cause their life to fall apart. As if they're that significant for you to waste your time doing that. That's why I tell people, like, when they ask me if I'm a witch, no, that takes too much work. I'm too lazy to be a witch. I don't have time to be keeping up with the moon and getting all these ingredients and following all these instructions. I don't even like to follow instructions to put my damn furniture together. You think I'm gonna follow instructions to curse your ass? I don't give a damn about you. Okay, I don't give a damn about you, your life, what happens to you. You can fuck off. As soon as you're out of my life, fuck off. That's how I feel. I don't give a fuck. I hope you're happy, healthy. I don't give a damn, right? So that's just like, you know, I feel like that could be your energy, Gemini. Like, I ain't worried about you. As soon as you decided I wasn't an option, or as soon as you walked away, or as soon as you did what you did, that's it. I was done. I closed the door and I never fucking looked back, right? But this person's wondering if that you did though. Okay, like, or you put something on them. And maybe some of you guys did. I don't know who I'm reading for. Not everybody is like me in my collective. People are different. I accept that and I understand that. So some of y'all might have been in revenge mode and wanted to put something on somebody. If you did, I don't know. Okay, that's what they're feeling. For others of you, they're wanting to know, like, do you know what they did to you? Okay, do you know that they were coercing with other people, or they had put something on you? And if they did put something on you, Gemini, and they had like a soul contract to like love you and be a companion to you, oh man, they are getting some fucking kind of karma. Like, this person's in spiritual hiding right now. Okay, I'm getting that energy. Oh man, I'm all burpy too. Like, I feel like this person needs to like purge or confess. This person might want to confess something, but they are terrified. Somebody is really scared about you, scared about your power. Like, they might be like, look, okay, you say you're not a witch, but you have some strong spiritual protection. Like, there could be something about that, Gemini, where it's like you don't even realize, and somebody could notice that about you, but they haven't exactly said that to you. Like, You might not be aware of it, but you actually have a lot of spiritual protection, and this person has seen that because they've done something they shouldn't have done, and they have faced the consequences, and they were very severe. So this person knows you're protected. So whether you're aware of what the extent of your protection is, Gemini, like how much spirit rides for you, this person is aware of it to the point of where they're like, did Gemini put something on me? But if you didn't, like I said, you're just that protected. Somebody is wondering if you know what they did, or that's why somebody is watching you right now. I feel like you sailed away. I don't feel like you fuck with this person, or that you're worried. You really might not even think about this person anymore. This person has been thrown into some kind of spiritual like prison or something, where they're just over and over again getting punished. I don't know what this person must have did something bad. What did this person do? They must have done something that they really shouldn't have done. What did they do? We have death with the King of Pentacles. So some of you guys, this person, I'm getting a couple of messages here. For some of you, they mess with your money. They mess with your stability. They tried to disrupt your foundation, and damn it, you got mouths to feed. Okay? Or they tried to put you, like they may try to make you lose your house, lose your car, lose your job. Like they try to do something to your stability to really undercut you. Okay? And it's like, if you take my money, you might as well take my life, right? Because I can't live without money. So if you're sitting here trying to come and fuck with my money, you're basically trying to come and sit here and fuck with my life. That's the way I look at it. Don't fuck with my money. You fuck with my money, you're fucking with my life. You're trying to take the life of my kids. You're trying to take the life of me. I take that shit very seriously. And I feel like that's something that spirit takes seriously too, or your guides do. So yes, somebody tried to end your like financial stability, and that was enough for spirit. Like, I was enough, okay? For others of you, somebody tried to take your man/woman. That could have been that too. Take your divine counterpart or partner. This person or somebody connected to this person was supposed to be your counterpart. And they tried to end that shit. Heavy Scorpio energy. That's one thing that I'm getting here. They could have tried to go after somebody in your family, like your father or a parent or something. I don't know. I just feel like they tried to end something in your life, and it was a big no-no. Look, yeah, some of you guys, they tried to get in the way of a union, or they ended a union. Like they were the ones that were supposed to be your King of Pentacles or Queen of Pentacles or whatever. Make it fit how it fits, guys. They were the ones that were supposed to be there, and they weren't. So that's what they did. And it's like, whatever they did, it was severe with that death energy. It feels really severe. And it was calculated too with the King of Wands I just saw. Like they really did strategize on how to do this. Like they took time. So it wasn't like an accident, you know, like it was very much on purpose is the energy I'm getting. Damn, Gemini. So why does Gemini need to hear about this? And then we're going to move on. Why does Gemini need to hear about this? 5 of Swords, because this person's stressing, and I feel like this person's watching you. This person could still be trying to put stuff on you. Maybe this is connected. Maybe you just need to know that they're getting theirs, and maybe that's important for you to know, Gemini, that they are getting theirs. I don't know, right? Because like I said, if you're anything like me, you don't check in on these motherfuckers. You don't give a damn. You don't care. As far as you're concerned, they are living their life, but maybe they're actually going through it, and maybe that's something you need to know. Let's move on. What is this me with the star with the starburst? What is this talking about for what's going on around Gemini? We have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody wants to reach out to you, Gemini. I feel like that. This person might be in their head a little bit about whether or not you would accept this offer, or if this is good enough for you. Somebody could see you as way more of a star than you see yourself. So somebody could come to you with a really good offer and be nervous because they're not sure if that's enough for you, you know? And I could see that because, again, I read for you guys all the time, and I see how you guys really don't see yourself as great as you actually are. Not saying that you hate yourself or anything, but, you know, you just don't see yourself as magnificent as you actually are, Gemini, and other people do see you in that light. So there could be somebody who's like, damn, am I even offering them enough? Like, is this even going to be enough for Gemini? Like, you know, somebody really wants to work with you, or they want to take a risk on you. They want to invest in you, and they're just not sure if that's going to be enough for you. The Ace of Wands, this would be something that's starting off, because the Page and the Ace is not exactly stable. It is something where it's like, it's just getting started, or it's an inspiration, it's an idea, okay? Gemini, there could also be people around you, and I hate that this message is so full of shadow energy, but that's just what it is, guys. That's why I don't do these readings that often. There could be somebody around you that gathers inspiration from your work, and by that, I mean, like, they take your ideas, you know? Like, they do. They just try to put their own, you know, energy print on it. So, you know? It's like, they're not gonna, like, they don't try to be obvious that they're copying you, but they are. Like, they gather inspiration from you. Like, if you pick a really cool topic for, let's say you're a content creator, like, you pick a cool topic for a video, like, they're gonna have a very similarly, like, titled video. And I feel like this person tries to space it out. So, like, it'll be in, like, a couple weeks. They'll do a title that was exactly the same or very similar. Like, this is that kind of energy. Okay, somebody does gather inspiration from you, and that's what you need to know. Somebody around you definitely sees you as a star. They see you as popular. They are definitely comparing themselves to you and heartbroken that they're not making as much progress. And so, yeah, they gather inspiration from that for sure. I feel like that's why you are being guided to keep things to yourself and block off your energy from people. Don't put your ideas out there, you know? Don't be like, hey guys, I'm creating this. It'll be ready in 6 months. Because this person gonna work their fucking ass off to make sure that they create it first, that they get it out in 3 months, okay? And this could even be at your job. Like, if you have ideas, or you want to implement some new things, or you have something you want to talk to the boss about, or you want to bring up in a meeting, it's like, keep that shit to yourself, because this person is definitely going to try to get to it first, like raise their hand at the beginning of the meeting before you even get a chance to speak and be like, actually, I had this great idea. And then you're going to be sitting there like, what the fuck, right? That was my idea. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting. There is somebody around you that's trying to copy you, Gemini. I feel like this person could even be, if they are spiritual or they do some kind of divination or something, this person could be trying to look into tarot to see what your next move is, like what your ideas are. What are you going to post about, talk about, do, create next? If y'all could see my face right now, I swear this is like one of the reasons why I'm so happy I don't do the camera on me. Because if y'all could see my face right now, my dad used to tell me all the time when I was growing up, if looks could kill, we'd all be dead. Meaning, I can do like, you know, really like my face could just get sour. Or it's just like my emotions show on my face. Like my over it and doneness just shows on my face. And I'm just like, if this person put just an ounce of the energy that they put into copying you and trying to beat you to the punch into creating something for themselves, they could probably be great. But no, they'd rather sit here and just be on your nuts and like doing like readings and trying to figure out what's going on with you. It's like, what in the hell? Why do people have way too much fucking time, bro? Like, they have way too much time. I'm sorry. I don't have enough time to do that. I just don't. Do you, Gemini? Do you really have enough time to sit there and spend hours of your day dedicated to watching, pulling cards, plotting, sitting outside people's houses? Like, do you have enough time for that? Like, this is just ridiculous to me. I'm sitting here like really questioning, like, why the hell do we do this reading? I guess for entertainment purposes. But anyways, the Spirit is saying to make sure you keep into yourself, okay? Because there are people. And I do feel like your energy is being cloaked here. These people could try to show up as friends. Oh, I just needed to run some ideas by you, Gemini. And they're hoping that the feedback that you give them is going to be a new idea, right? Or what do you think about this? And then when you give your input, they're like, yeah, because Geminis, you know, they know what the fuck they're doing. I don't know, guys. It's just, wow. Oh, God, Jessica. Okay. Anyways, back to what I was saying, though. I do feel like before we got into that energy, there is somebody around you that does see how well you're doing, and they do want to offer you something. It's a beginning in something. It could be to come work for them, to do a collab with them, something like that, okay? Or to join their team. Maybe they want to hire you, and they're just not sure if this is going to be enough money for you or if this is a tantalizing enough offer, because they see that you're pretty abundant on your own. Like, do you really even need their little pinnacle? Because you're doing pretty well, okay? And you might be like, well, yeah, I mean, I could always use another pentacle. You know what I mean? Like, shit. We only at 7. We're trying to get to 10 here, but, you know, they might not see it that way. Okay? So you might look at your progress and look at it like, well, I'm at 7 pentacles. You know, there's room to grow. There's room to improve here. And they could look at this like, damn, look how much that they have achieved, you know? So that's kind of what I'm getting. There's somebody around you that's definitely pocket watching you. Somebody is pocket watching you in the aspect that they want to copy you. And they want to try to achieve what you're achieving, or maybe even beat you to the punch like life's a competition. Or they are pocket watching you because they want to offer you something and they're not sure if it's enough. That's the 2 little things that I'm getting with that. Okay, let's move on. What is this bubble of light here for Gemini gang? The Temperance, okay? I'm sorry, I'm so stressed with this reading. I just don't like it. Okay, the Temperance energy, Sagittarius. Yeah, like, you know, your peace is being protected pretty much. This is peace. This is balance. This is tranquility, you know? And I feel like your peace is being protected. Yeah, you know, like, literally, you know, like, this is the big sail away card, okay? The World. Like, you really did toss up your hat to some shit. Like, I'm not concerned about this, or I don't care. Some of you guys have really put yourself in a bubble of light where it's like nothing is able to attack you unless you give it power. You're the only one that can break down that bubble. Sorry, I'm flapping my arms over here because I'm all hot. Because I got all stressed out. I'm like, anyways. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe if I flap hard enough, I'll fucking fly away. You know what I mean? Like, like little Jenny from Forrest Gump, make me a bird so I can fly far away. Okay. Anyways, guys, yeah, I feel like there is something like that, though. Like, you have really cultivated a strong sense of peace. There's a stoicism here. There's a I don't give a fuck-anism here, okay? That you have inhabited it, that you have, like, you know? And I feel like because of that, very little is able to touch you. But there are still people who will try, as we saw with that wasp energy, just pop, 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 trying to get through. And you have, again, been protected here. So your peace is being protected. Your health is being protected. Your security, your tranquility, okay? I'm also getting like your creative energy or your movement with Temperance, because Temperance is Sagittarius, which talks about movement and travel. So you are being protected. And some of you guys are going to be traveling soon. You are being protected. And that could be something here where you're just not letting people know, you know, where you're going. Some of you guys post when you get back, right? So you take all kinds of pictures and videos while you're on your vacation, and then after you get back, that's when you post. And like, oh, yep, 3 weeks ago, went on this vacation. The haters are like, damn it, you know? It's something like that, okay? Like, look what I said. You're all om and shit, okay? This is what's being protected here. For some of you guys, you have a great relationship, a great marriage, or a great business connection or something like that, or your business in general. It's being protected. So what you don't see around you is, yeah, there is obviously somebody trying to disturb your peace here, for sure. It's just that it's not touching you, okay? So what the fuck's up with all these like lowballing energies coming towards you? Like, you know, I'm seeing the Page of Pentacles want to offer you this tiny little coin. I'm seeing this Knight of Pentacles. Like, this is all I have. I don't know. There's something here where it's like, this people are not I don't know. I feel like you're being protected too against people who don't recognize your worth. Like people who are like, you are like wifey or hubby material. Like somebody would be blessed to have you as a wife or a husband, Gemini, because you are, first of all, fine as fuck. And I feel like you're also probably good in bed. I don't know personally, and I don't want to know personally, but I feel like you probably are good in bed. Like my spidey senses are telling me that. And then also you're very successful. You're very talented. You're funny. I'm getting the energy of somebody who's like a survivalist. So like you're the type of, you like MacGyver shit. Like you can figure yourself out anything. You're a great problem solver. So you would be an excellent partner to have with you, because in a crisis, you'd be amazing. Like, I just feel like you'd be a great life partner. But there's people who just were like, oh, you want friends with benefits? And It's like, you know, and it's just like the audacity of people to come to you with these fucking offers. And I feel like that's what you're being protected from. Like people who don't see your fucking worth. Like, no, slapping it out of their hand. I don't want to be your fucking friend with benefits. Like, what? Being the friend is the fucking benefit. You get it? Like, you know? Damn it. Okay, okay, let's go ahead and just move on. Let's get some advice and additional messages. Okay, what is this advice and additional messages for Gemini for what they don't see around them? Oh, also, should I? No, we'll wait to announce that. I'm gonna follow my own fucking advice here, okay? We will wait to announce that. Anyways, because I was just about to say there is gonna be a change here in the future, but I will wait to let y'all know, okay? All right, advice and additional messages for Gemini gang. We have follow your intuition, especially with the snaky energy, because like I said, this person's shifty. It's like I feel like that somebody does want to come back because they feel like they've missed an opportunity or they fucked something up. Maybe they want to make amends without actually saying that they need to make amends. It's like a friend who's done you wrong, but they don't want to say that they've done you wrong because they're scared of your wrath. So instead they'll just come in and like, oh, let me take you out to dinner. Let's go do this. Let's go do that, you know? And it's like, why are you being so fucking generous and nice, you know? It's like that kind of energy. Or this is somebody who did miss the opportunity to be with you and they did some shady shit, Gemini. I don't know if you're aware of it or not. Some of you guys are very aware of what this person did. Others of you, you're not. You're not aware that they went through some kind of links to destroy something for you or take somebody away from you, or, you know, they knew that this was a soul connection and they severed it anyways. And then again, like not in a nice way. So Spirit is asking you to follow your intuition when this person comes back. This person could have been looking you up on social media because this is my scrolling card. Okay. Seek out wisdom from guidance and elders. So ask your ancestors, ask somebody who's going to tell you straight, you know, and doesn't really care either way, but will give you the proper advice, you know. There's something about that because this person is going to reach out to you. I feel that strongly, guys. Like somebody is going to reach out. Okay, so follow your intuition when that happens. Advice and additional messages, please, for Gemini gang. What do we have here? Okay. Your secrets are safe. Ooh, right? Because I was talking here about somebody who wants to copy you or somebody who's looking at what you're doing for like inspiration. And they could not even do the same thing as you. It's like somebody who's watching me and then taking the things that I say and the sayings that I say and putting it in like whatever they're working on and hoping that nobody will ever connect the dots. It's like, come on. Anything built off of, you know, fraud is not going to be that successful, Gemini. So that's what you need to know about that situation. If there is somebody that's blatantly copying you or blatantly stealing your work, Gemini, they are not going to be successful, period. Spirit's not going to allow that. You know, I've given you, first of all, it's a slap in the face to Spirit because Spirit gives us all our own creativity, our own authenticity, our own uniqueness to be ourselves, our own gifts and skills and talents. So when you're coveting somebody else's, what you're really saying to Spirit is, fuck you. I don't actually like how you created me. I don't like what you've done for me. I don't like the gifts that you've given me. I want Gemini's gifts. Okay? It's one thing to gather inspiration. It's another thing to word for word take your shit and put it on theirs. Okay? That's just that. Okay? So Spirit saying utilize logic, reason, and common sense, right? Again, if you're going to release something in 6 months, don't talk about it right now. And it's sad that we live in a world where we have to do that, you know? But that's just what it is. You are destined to succeed. So use your common sense here. Use your logic. Use your reason. But no, also Spirit is protecting some things for you, right? Like this, somebody is not going to be famous or be well known for saying what you say or putting out the work that you've produced. Like it will fall flat. You will be the one that's known for what you do, Gemini. That's what somebody needs to know, okay? You will be guided through the darkness, exactly. And for those of you that have somebody around you that wants to offer you something, if they think it's a low offer, maybe they're right, okay? So if somebody comes to you and they seem like they're not sure if this is, even the right offer for you, maybe it's not. Maybe you should ask them to level up before they come to you, or maybe you should just see that you're destined for something way more. There's something about that, guys, okay? So just take that as it resonates. We have the serpent, snake, the serpent, and they're same color too. So green could be significant. This could be surrounding the heart chakra. Okay, a sly and subtle approach is needed. This is this person, this is this energy, and I feel like Spirit wants you to know that this person is not, imagination clouds your judgment. That's literally what I'm saying. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. This person, it has very poor judgment. This is not somebody who is going to give up. Like, they're just like, okay, well, I just need to be sneakier. You know what I mean? I just need to bang up against the glass harder, right? Like, I don't need to stop. This is somebody who, just know you have a crazy bitch on your ass, Gemini, male or female. You do. You have somebody who's a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. They are not going to stop, even though they have already faced some kind of judgment. They've already had their hands slapped. It's like, this is a super karmic. We have karmics, then we have super karmics. Super karmics are the ones that they don't care how detrimental it is to themselves. They just want to see you fail. Okay, they just want to disrupt your peace. This is who this energy is. You are being protected from this person, but Spirit wants you to know they're not going to stop. They're just going to try to be slyer. They're just going to try to get around that protection that's been placed up. And that's so unfortunate, but that is just what I'm getting. Dagger. Conflict and danger lie in wait. And maybe that's why you're being moved out of a situation. So if your surroundings are undergoing transition, if you're being asked to leave a certain environment, if you're being asked to suddenly move, and I mean being asked, could be by your landlords, but it could be circumstance that's asking you to do this. It could be a conviction in your gut, I just feel like I need to get out of this neighborhood. I just feel like I need to get out of this job. I just feel like I need to leave this relationship. I don't know why, but I just feel like I need to. If something like that is happening, Gemini, it's so you can avoid whatever this is, because somebody is trying to get to you, disrupt you. For some of you, might even be to hurt you. That's not for everybody, and I do not like to give messages like that. I don't want to stoke any kind of paranoia. That's not the kind of reader I am. But real life shit be happening every day. And for some of you guys, there could be somebody who's looking for where you live or something. So if you suddenly feel the urge to move, it's because you're being protected. Okay? I don't want to end the deck like that, or the reading like that. Yeah, the forces of nature favor you. And that's something you need to know too. Regardless of everything that's happening here in this reading, you do have a lot of protection. You are being protected in your energy, but you're also being protected in your moves, right? You're being guided. So just follow your intuition, Gemini, always. And yeah. We already talked about you being successful, so that's another way that the forces are favoring you. All right, Gemini, this reading frustrated the hell out of me, okay? But I do hope it helped, I hope it resonated. I hope it did something, all right? I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.